What's up, guys? So I broke our thumbnail wrong. Hold on. Did he sleep? Arey, yaar, she did the wrong thumbnail. Whatever. Who cares? Mm, Why am I doing this to myself? I know, I'm going to change it. Unfortunately, I don't have the badge for Atletico Madrid. Unfortunately. Wait, 1 minute, do I? Oh boy, why am I doing this to myself? Wow, I actually don't have the badge for Atletico Madrid. God help me, yaar. It's the universe's way of saying, Nathan, why are you doing this to yourself? Why am I doing this to myself? That's a great question, actually. All right, let's get back to it. Put Arsenal, yo. I will sort the timer out, guys. Just give me a second. This was a bad idea today. Feeling like crap. Okay, where we go? Where do we go? Okay, let's see if this works. हम आ रहे हैं आकर. Where is this here? See if this works. Wanna work? Okay, might work. Let me see. Will you do an El Clasico watch along? I will not do it because my guys do it. I don't do Madrid watch alongs. The reason I'm doing it in the Champions League is because it's Champions League. But I don't do it because my boys do it. So those are my guys. I did one once before. I don't know if I'll do it. So I don't want to promise anything. If that makes sense. But yeah, I'm doing the Arsenal game. That will be like an hour before, 45 minutes before. You can join me for that, and then you can watch the El Clasico, or whatever is comfortable with you guys. But my guys do it, so I don't tend to do Real Madrid watch alongs really. I do it in the Champions League just because it's Champions League. Otherwise, yeah, basically. Where is this? I just got the logo, dude. Oh, you're being annoying today, man. No, that's a shit logo. Oh, why am I feeling like this today? I'm feeling very. Maybe it's because I'm watching Simeone against my will. God help me. What a downfall my life is to watch Atletico Madrid with this donkey play. थोड़ा संभाल के इस मैच पे आपको नींद भी आ सकती है. I'm more worried about getting this image, dude. Let's see if this works. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. This doesn't look great either, but I'll take it for now. Looks better than the first one. We're back in business, baby. This looks a lot better. Okay. Where are we? Hurry! Lewis Kelly just goes wide. This is done. This is done. I can close this. All right. Here you go. Cut back to absolutely no one. What is my real name? What do you mean? That is Nathan is my real name. What do you mean? What is my real name, bro? Foul by Martinelli. Oh, offside by Martinelli. Sorry. मेरे को लगा कुछ और होगा. No, no, it's not. It is not. That is my name. What is your name, Ego? And where are you watching from? Come on, yeah, beat them 6-0 for the love of God, yeah. Don't let them play around, fool around with you like this. Ooh. Hmm. Mayank from Haryana. Welcome, Mayank. Who do you want to win this game? And please don't tell me it's Atletico Madrid. God, I don't want any of them to win actually. They both could lose, it would be great. Haaland goal already? Not that surprised to be honest. Not that surprised. I'm good, Nitesh. How are you? Where is this? Let's see the other scores. It's a great point Nitesh brings up. What else is that? Oh, championships going on today. Preston, Bristol, not Preston. Bristol City 0-0 against Southampton. West Brom, no West Brom. Bro, this Atletico Madrid is not looking bad, yeah. I don't know, they're running, they're making Arsenal look like a fool right now, yeah. Coventry winning again, bro. Frank Lampard's going to promote this Coventry side, yeah. Seriously, they're going to get promoted at this rate. They keep winning. Hull is beating Leicester 2-0. Reading, Northampton, Swindon, Notts County. All right, Leverkusen nil, PSG 1. Who scored? Pacho has scored. Pacho. By the time Haaland retires, he'll go down as greatest striker to play this was possible. Hello, Lavanya. Nil PSV Napoli. Nil Newcastle Benfica. Nil Copenhagen Dortmund. Wait 1 minute. Is McSauce playing? He missed the Serie A game. Bro, what's happened to McSauce? Oh, he is playing. Left cam. Lorenzo Luca playing. No Hoyland. He's injured still or what? Yep, Rasmus not on the bench even. Wow. Oblak's on the ground holding his foot. Got McTominay, De Bruyne, Politano, Gilmore, Anguissa, Spinazzola, Biongiorno, Bukaima, Di Lorenzo, Vanya Milinkovic Savic. PSV, anybody we know? Oh, our guy. Wait, what? No way. That can't be right. Hold on a minute. Mate Kovar is moved to PSV? Wow. I didn't know that. Kovar has gone to PSV. He's playing Champions League football now. Wow. Ivan Perisic is there even. Okay. Okay. All right. Kovar is there. Man City, Villarreal, Haaland, 17 minutes. Dortmund has just scored. Nemecha, Felix Nemecha, 20 minutes. Those are the goals so far. Yeah, I streamed up to third goal, man. It was fun for my first stream. Congratulations, Lavanya. Many more to come. Boom, boom. Let's go. Are we seeing one on either side? I don't know, man. These people are. You think they should score goals here? I don't know. Atletico Madrid is playing quite attacking, actually. To be fair, I don't. I mean, I don't want to be fair, but they are actually playing well. So I can't really say anything about it. Damn, I didn't know Kovar went to PSV here. Chal, he had to do something for his own career, man. Fair enough. So now he has played in the Czech Republic. He's won the league. He's played at Leverkusen, won the league. Now is at PSV Eindhoven. Why not? Why not? PSV Eindhoven. PSV Eindhoven. Where are they in the league? Oh, they're currently second in the league. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Feyenoord is 3 points ahead of PSV. PSV 7 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Alkmaar is third. Ajax is fourth. Ajax have fallen off, man. Barcelona tried so hard for a Rashi hat trick. I mean, listen, yeah, you know, how many people have got a hat trick before him now? It's getting ridiculous, actually. But it is what it is. How many more people will get a hat trick before him? Mason Greenwood got a hat trick at Marseille before him. 6-1 Olympiacos. Rashford 74-79 minutes. Fermin Lopez 7-38 and 76 minutes. Lamine Yamal 68 minutes. Bro, they were 1-1 till 68 minutes. They were 1-1 till 68 minutes. Wow. Impressive by Olympiacos. Scored a brace. Thoughts? I have none, Roshan. I have no thoughts. They played Olympiacos and they were 1-1 till 68 minutes. When they went down to 10 men, the goal started flying. Who's acting so good? Whose acting was good? Vinny Jr. or Casado? I actually didn't watch the match, dude. But if Vinicius Jr. has borrowed anything from Neymar, it probably be Vinicius. USG Inter 0-0. Interesting. USG is also in the Champions League this year. It's a win-win situation for Manchester United, and Rashford scores more and signs permanently to Barcelona. See, the problem with this rhythm is we'll only get 25 million. It's not a win-win for us, bro. Because see, whatever people may think about Rashford, a lot of it is probably true. The one thing that is true, really more truer than all those things, is he's worth more than 26 million. So if we are going to sell him for 26 million, I don't think it is a win for us, dude. It is a win for us. Everyone will do that moral policing. Yeah, wow. Toxic people out of the dressing room, blah, blah, blah. That is true. That is true. But, hey, what the fuck is Raya doing, dude? Arey! Oh! My God, I almost wish that goal went in. Just so you can banter these people. These people are fully switched off. Seeing Raya come out, seeing them take a quick throw and look fully out of position. What is that Gabriel doing? I don't know. Sorry, Lewis Kelly. What is Lewis Kelly doing? I don't know. He's just looking. Oh my God, that was close. That was close. Casado dives, man, and Brian Ref gives them a red. The player was on a yellow. As a Barca fan, it was ass move. I mean, one, yeah, this is not the first time someone has done that. Yeah, it's part of the game, man. What can you do? 6 total attempts, one on target by Arsenal, one attempt for Atletico Madrid. My 6 attempts already Arsenal had in 25 minutes. But if he scores more, we might get a little bit. No, it's a fixed. It's a if I remember correctly, Rhythm, the price is fixed. He could score 100 goals, we still get 25. And this is why I'm saying it's not a win. See, dude, I understand, right? We have to move on from him. All that, the same thing they said about other players. I get it. I don't disagree with that. But the deal we have agreed to no is not a win-win for us. I don't want to be an account. What kind of shit shot was that here by Timber? Come on, yeah, bro. Yeah, it's Oblak, dude. It's not Onana. Just tapping the ball. He didn't even look at that. He just taps the ball across. Come on, bro. Seriously. I don't know who he thinks is in goal for that shot. Yeah, these idiots trying to play from the back, they're losing. Atletico Madrid. Oh, they recovered. They do well to recover there. I hate this ball playing keeper, bro. I can't. This though, no. You saw they tried to ball play just now. They lost the ball. Luckily, they got it back through an interception. Oblak's not a ball playing goalkeeper. I don't know why they. What is this agenda, dude? I don't know what is this agenda. There are such few ball playing goalkeepers that are world class. Still, everyone is trying to ball play, dude. I don't get it. It's not a sustainable action. If people were naturally ball playing keepers, it's different. You forcing them to become a ball playing goalkeeper to improve their feet at 30, 31 years old, no, it's never going to happen. Just it's a pointless task. They keep doing it. Are we in a title race? Bro, I think you should be in a title race. इस बासा के इन पाप का कर्मा यूसीएल नॉकआउट्स में दिखता है. Yeah. Now in that situation, you cannot do anything. I'm just happy for us. Exactly, we can't do anything, dude. See, I'm telling you right now, there will be people who will tell you rhythm. It's a win-win. It's a win-win in the sense of we don't want him, or rather, it's not working out. I don't know. Maybe people would still want him after he scores 40 goals this season. I don't know. I don't want to speak for other people. The win-win part is he is deemed negative influence. Oh my god, what is Gabriel doing there, dude? Lost the ball. Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez. Oh, bro, what are Saliba and Gabriel taking two on one against him, dude? This is terrible, yeah, by Arsenal. Cross comes in, laid off very well there. Sirloth couldn't get there. It was laid off very well by Alvarez. Great work there by Julian Alvarez. But Barca was getting exposed. Bro, they were 58 minutes. It took them 68 minutes to score the second goal. And then after that, though, they obviously the quality shined on 10 men. But Olympiacos gave a good fight there. So what I was saying, Rhythm, yeah, now see, man, there will be people who say good is gone. there'll be people saying good is gone, but it does not actually benefit us. To sell Rashford for 25 million, though, it doesn't benefit us. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Because tomorrow, when the Glazers or Jim Ratcliffe or whoever says we have no money, no, then people will go, it was a bad deal. We sold Rashford 25. Mark my words, Rhythm. No, there'll be people coming out left, right, and center going, it was a bad deal. We sold him at 25. Just watch. When it happened, we were like, my God, nobody wants Rashford. At least let Barcelona take him. He will not trouble us. The moment he goes for 25 and we can't buy anybody, because what you can buy for 25 in this market, nothing. Then people will go, it was a bad deal. We should have never sold him. Good cross there by Timber. Good clearance there by Robin Lenormand. What about Neuer? But see, Rhythm, you're actually kind of proving my point. The ball playing, it's not necessarily a person is good or bad at ball playing. The point is there are not as many goalkeepers as people seem to think at ball playing. That is world class. People go, what about Neuer? What about Edison? What about Allison? That's great. That's three players in. There's about 300 top teams in Europe. What are the rest of the teams going to do? See, this is my point. If you have one and you're lucky, God bless. But at the end of the day, they are still a minority. That doesn't change. They are a big minority. So this though makes no sense. We are just looking for things that aren't easy to find, and then when we don't find it, we just go the regular route. It's your club time to redeem yourself in another premiership. GG has been the signing of season. So far, your thoughts? Well, Lavanya saying I'll be sleeping. Fair enough. Well, I think he has been. I think a lot of people expected a lot from Reinders. It started out promising. It is kind of fizzled out now. Of course, there's plenty of season left, Nitish, so anything can happen, of course. But yeah, I would say Donnarumma has been the signing of the season. I agree. Cherki, Aitnuri, Reinders, Donnarumma. Probably Donnarumma. Bro, who would be our? We have no. We were talking about this, Exen. We were talking about this. We did the check-in show today. There is no replacement, dude. There is no replacement. We are going to need more than one player to replace Bruno. I'm telling you right now. We might even need three players to replace Bruno. And I'm not being. People will think that's exaggeration. It's not. I don't think people understand what Bruno does in and out of the club, dude. Honestly. And I think when he's not here, no people will understand. Much like David De Gea, when he's not here, people will understand. See, sometimes you have to lose something you don't want to lose, no, to understand what we had. And a lot of people will agree with me. No one, I'm not saying everyone thinks Bruno can be easily replaced, but I don't think we realize how many players we are going to have to buy to replace Bruno. That is the problem we face. I guess let's just get Rashford and remove that bad influence from our team. Yeah, I mean, see, Karthik, I don't have a problem with that, but you and I both know, that's not how it will work. He will do really well this season. We will get 25 million if they do choose to sign him. There is an if there. Um, and if and we can't buy anyone with 25 million. So when the owners say we don't have as much money because whatever we finished out of Europe, whatever the excuse is, when that happens, when that happens, then people will say we shouldn't have ever sold Rashford for so cheap. Why did we make such a deal? So it's a lose-lose. It's just best to move on, let him go and we just move on. Yeah, that's a bad foul by Jimenez. Come on, Jimenez. You don't even get the ball, bro. You don't even get the ball. I thought he did get the ball from the angle they showed us. He doesn't even get the ball. Ideally, we should have sold him after 10 arcs first season. Yeah, when PSG wanted him and we would have made a lot of money. Yeah. Nathan, you would have watched Henri in his prime. Do you think he was better than CR7 or Messi? No. Better at what, Mayank? Better at what? What are we talking about? Better at what? I suppose it depends on that. What are the metrics we are saying he's better in? Maybe based on that I can answer it better, but I don't think so. No, Neuer's an outlier, not norm. Exactly. Even if he's not an outlier, he's part of a group of outliers. He's not the norm, no matter what. But yeah, मेरे को तो बस नॉयर की तरह सुना था. Two club man in it. Bro, don't be shameless, bro. You're doing it. You're doing like that because he played for Schalke. Come on, two-man club in it. Come on, yeah. Two-man club. That's not even a thing, dude. Two-man club. Now you're just making up stuff, Rhythm. Very nice. Very creative. Two-man club in it. Let's see what you did there. Overall, as a player, goal scoring or even pressing. I mean, pressing. Oh, what the Oh, Raya, what is he trying to do? I don't know, dude. But he's trying. Uh, Arsenal are looking clunky, dude. Arsenal are looking clunky in defense, really. Um, Goal scoring, though, dude. Ronaldo was doing one goal a game for 400 games at Real Madrid. You know, no, not at goal scoring. Maybe pressing. Maybe when he was maybe he pressed more when he played left wing. But when he moved to a striker, see the thing is the roles were very different at the times they played in the clubs they played. Shot. Oh, tap in. Is he off? He's off. Ricky Martinelli's off. Terrible. Two-man club in it. No, I'm a two club man. Manchester Bayern fan. Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about Neuer. Sorry. Um, pressing. See, listen, man. I'm going to say it like this. Okay. Ronaldo, the most pressing Ronaldo did was probably when he played winger for United. I don't think he pressed like that when he went to Real Madrid. I just don't. I don't think he needed to. I think Messi was probably better at pressing than all of them. Goal scoring, I'll still say Ronaldo. Left foot, right foot, headers, free kicks, pens, consistency, goal for goal, all that stuff. No, but I would say this though, Ego. I would say it wasn't a pleasure to watch him because he played for Arsenal when I was watching football. So they were direct rivals at the time. But on hindsight, he's a very very special player. Very very special. That's how I can answer that. Bro, would your Dallo replace the way? I'm fed up with these Portuguese. Bro, I love Bruno, but he'll not work in the Amaram system. I would take Pedro Porro or Diego Moreira. So now the problem with Pedro Porro is he has a bit of injury history issues. Dude. So Pedro Porro is definitely probably better than Dallo. Who I personally want is I want Munoz, Daniel Munoz. That's who I would take. I'd be very happy. Gordon scores says, bro. Benfica trailing. Does Bruno have a place in your United all time 11? It depends on what formation we play, dude. I'm a staunch advocate of the 4-4-2 system of Fergie's. So based on that, no. Sadly, based on that, no. Zubamendi got yellow for diving. Rashford signing for Barca is a win for them. Exactly, it's a win for them and it's a win for Rashford. I don't think it's a win for us. They're getting a good enough player for 25. Bro, I'm telling you, I don't know when's the last time they spent less than 25 million and got a player of Rashford's quality. They'll say Romeo. Romeo was cheap, but he's not Rashford's quality. I can't remember the last time they spent money from to buy from a big team someone for 25 million. It'll probably be one of their better deals they made in recent history. Given the significance of the move. Hurricane performance was so good in the Classica. He's second best striker after Lewandowski. Okay, that's all I'll say. I'll say okay to make you happy. I'll say okay. How can you do a watch along Haram Ball with such energy? Appreciate it, but funny enough, the energy is coming from you guys, so it's a lot easier. But yeah, for everyone's dollar, I started supporting Bayern since 2009 because of Lam and Mullah. Yeah. Wait, so hold on. I just realized something, Rhythm. Does that mean you're watching Toronto FC? Bro, what is it with these people? They go to America and suddenly they open a YouTube channel, dude. I've noticed all these people do that. Alfonso Davies came from Canada here. He opened up a YouTube channel. This fellow went from here to Canada. He opened up a YouTube channel. But I don't know what is it in there. Like in the second half of their life, they suddenly realize they want to be YouTubers, dude. Seriously, James Madison got a knee injury. He's become a YouTuber, dude. What is it with these football players? I don't know. Seriously. I mean, I think United should sell Bruno for 120 million to Shakes. Lavanya, 120 million was not happening only. That 90 to 100 million was the most it was going to be. Ooh, that looked like a clash of heads there. That looked bad. That looked bad. As they got him square in the face, dude. Ooh, it was actually more his shoulder into his head, to be fair. Yeah, he headed him into the shoulder. Fair enough. He didn't make a big deal about it. I mean, if that was the Marcos Llorente, I don't know, he would have rolled, he would have backflipped. Who knows what he would have done for that? Special one ain't that special anymore. Who? Mourinho? No, Yeah, he'll always be special. He'll always, bro. Every time we write him off, he gets a better move, dude. Literally, he gets a better move. Here, everyone was celebrating, got sacked from Galatasaray. They don't do any kind of context, nothing. Next thing you know, Benfica sign him, which is an upgrade. It's an upgrade, dude. He's not a magician, dude. He's not a magician. He's good. But even his powers are waning, dude. Pep's powers are waning. Carlo's powers are waning. Lots of people's powers are waning, dude. Carlo lost to Japan. Does that mean he's not special anymore? Bro, in time things change, yeah. If you don't stay up to date with the game passes you by, man. This is why I watch MMA. I'm constantly seeing the game evolve as we go along in real time. Harry Kane is a centre forward, or you can say a creative roaming forward, while the second best striker is currently Erling Haaland. Oh, okay. GG is the best signing of the season. Yeah, I read that already. I said yeah, Nitish. I said yeah. Leverkusen and PSG both down to 10 man. I don't understand when you have the lead, no, how you get in trouble, dude. They were leading from 7 minutes, Pacho. What madness they did that they ended up going down to 10 men. Would be your January signings for United? Tell me position and player name. So Exin, I guess you weren't there for the stream earlier when I did the check-in stream today. I have already said I don't feel we are getting anybody. I don't feel we are getting anybody. So what if you're asking me who I would take from the leaks that have been mentioned? There are some leaks been mentioned. So if you're asking me from the leak, not leaks, sorry, the rumors that have been mentioned, I would say so. We are linked with Jimmy Garner. We are linked with Joe Bellingham. Apparently, we are linked on a loan deal for Ivan Tony. Out of all these people, I take Jimmy Garner because Jimmy Garner is from our youth academy. It won't be too expensive, and he should have never been sold in the first place. He should have been given an opportunity to play for us, which he was not. So yes, I would bring back Jimmy Garner. He's a midfielder. If you don't know who he is, Exen. Burner scored 2-0 City. Game's over. यार मैं छला हराम की नींद लेने भाई. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be, Lavan. Yeah, I actually thought it would be a lot slower and how should I put it? Uh, a lot more pointless. But they seem to be attacking both goals fairly enough. No, not Toronto FC. Muller's Vancouver FC. Same thing, dude. Canada FC, dude. Vancouver is in British Columbia province, which is 4,500 kilometers from. No, no. I mean, when I mean follow, I mean, are you going to watch the games? That's what I meant. I don't mean like, are you going to go? I mean, you could technically go watch when they play Toronto, I guess. When Vancouver plays Toronto, I guess you could go watch the game. That might be your dream, dude. You'll get to see Muller play live. Exen OP chat mess. I answered Exen. I told you my answer. Yeah, that's my answer. Joe Bellingham was a loan option for winter. Apparently, Dortmund and fans and Dortmund management have turned their backs on him. And even if he's 50% of his big bro, I'd take him in a heartbeat. So, bro, I have thoughts on this. It'll be like signing another drama queen. Apparently, his dad has been creating all kinds of chaos at Dortmund. So, do you want the drama just when we are starting to be drama free? I don't know. It's a tough question. It's a tough question. What was that by Oblak? Bro, why are they playing from the back? Seriously, why are they playing from the back? What is the point? Oblak just kicked the ball out nowhere. That was an awkward header by Martinelli. Nathan, you would have more chances in the title race if someone else shares the goal scoring burden from Haaland. Erling on 11 goals in PL, second best, is on one goal till now. In PL, this is not sustainable. Your point, it is not sustainable, dude. But this is what Pep signed, right? Pep signed a goal scoring machine. I think the emphasis is on Haaland. You all have spent so much money on Haaland, so this is going to be the pressure. Whether it's fair or not, it's it's sustainable or not. That is a different argument altogether. But he has bought him with this reason and purpose. So the goal scoring brunt is on Haaland. You know, I personally feel it also has something to do with age. Mm, might. Only one who has special from day one to last day was our old man. Yesterday he was really happy, and seeing him happy, I became emotional. Bro, that was really cute, dude. Him sharing chocolate buttons with Kenny Dalglish, Scotsman to Scotsman. Kane half the goal are penalties. Haaland zero goal penalty goals. The striker best striker is Haaland. Can't watch second half of this haram ball. Will go to sleep after this half. Joe Bellingham is shit. Garner's played everyone Everton. My boy has played CDM CM in Deitch times. I've seen him at right back. So that's what no. We used to pray for times like this, dude. We're getting it. His name is James Garner, Everton player. Yeah, Jimmy Garner. Yeah, Jimmy, as we like to call him. Talking about Lewandowski being the best striker in this decade, immediately followed by Erling Haaland. Thoughts on first half, Rajak? Exciting. Nobody is winning. So I'm winning technically. Not about to degrade my football watching it, but watching the shitty MLS team. I'm better watching the best leagues in you. No, but I mean, you know what I'm trying to say, like Rhythm. It'll be your opportunity to actually see him play live, right? That would be a cool opportunity. Besides, I don't know if you have watched it or not, but you can also knock off saying you watched an MLS match. You know, see, dude, if you were in England, you would have gone and watched a match, right? Whether Bayern Munich came to play or not. So at some point of time, you'd watch a match, right? Because you have it available to you. So in the same, that's what I'm saying. In the same token, you should. I mean, listen, you don't have to, obviously. But what is the harm? You will go, you will see your idol. You don't have to do it again. You just have to watch it one time, I guess. Once you watch it once, you don't have to watch it again. Also, it will be a bucket list thing. Maybe you'll enjoy the atmosphere of the MLS game rhythm. That's possible as well. Saka really that good for me? Overhyped. I mean, listen, they rely on him heavily, but when he's not firing, it's a problem. Haram ball. Like just as a loan option, I'll take him. Look for 6 months. If he creates any drama or performs shite, we can ship his ass back. But if he works out, our CM position is like fixed for many upcoming years. The thing is, will the drama go away, bro? The drama might go away for 6 months because he wants to get a new deal. Once we get a new deal, then what happens? Because these people had such a love affair with Dortmund. Jude Bellingham had such a love affair with Dortmund. And now look what's happening, dude. His not so good brother, not as good brother, I should say, not so good might be premature, not as good as his brother. He's creating all this drama because he's not getting game time. Bro, you played for Sunderland. Relax. You played for Sunderland in the championship. Just because Jude got such a promo, such a quick rise, that doesn't mean you're entitled to the quick rise because you think you're as good as him. You have to go. If they slow you down, they slow you down. See, and the problem with this, bro, is Dortmund has had uh, they have had a great reputation for actually developing these people, these youngsters. So if you have such a great reputation, just accept it. No, do it that way. Don't be foolish. Don't be crazy. Just do it. Just follow the process, and then you can leave. Now you don't get game time. You devalue yourself. You become unattractive to other people. This is not a good way to do stuff, dude. It's not good for your career. Why are we getting Garner back? We sold him because he's not good enough. No, reject. That is not true. That is not true, my friend. Jimmy Garner was the guy before Kobe Mainu and the guy before Collier and the guy before Dan Go. He was the guy. He went to Middlesbrough. Sorry, he went to Nottingham Forest and cooked. Dude. He was scoring free kicks. He was starting all the games. The reason we sold him was because of FFP reasons. Dude. Good old FFP. We had to sell someone to buy someone. So we sold Garner. Much like we had to kind of sell McTominay for the same reason we had to sell Garner a couple of years before. The game's the game, my friend. That was the game. So yeah, man, a player like Tonali would work wonders in our midfield. How many years he has left in his contract, and hope my boy has left betting. Hope my boy has left betting. Let's see if we can find that information out. Contract till 2028. My God, there's too much time left. Contract till June 2028. By June 2028, he will be 28 years old and 1 month. By that time, we'll have our own player, bro. We won't be waiting for Tonali in 3 years. Another 2.5 years is a long time, man. It's a long time. Ethan Haramball Derby is, Derby is living up to his expectations. Hey Manaj, good game. Some people are saying it's a good game. Some people are saying not happy about him, Manaj. But what are your thoughts on the game? You are an Arsenal fan, of course. Are you happy with the first half? The problem with now signing a midfielder is we would have to pay a high price considering clubs will now know our desperation to sign a midfielder. That's a great point, Rijak. But as far as I am aware, Jimmy Garner doesn't cost a lot of money, and I think his contract is also running out. We sold him ages ago. Let's have a look. Why are we getting linked with Jimmy Garner? That's one thing I don't know. That is one thing I'll have a look at just now. I want to see is see that makes sense. Rejak, it makes sense. James Garner's contract is ending this year. See, now that makes a lot of sense. He's only 24 years old. His contract's ending at the end of the season. Acha, so we won't get robbed. In other words, Rejak, we won't get robbed. We can sign a pre-contract agreement. We can do a little something where he comes to us for free, comes back home, comes back. Let's see what happens. Now that makes sense. Now I understand why we're linked to James Garner. I was really confused. Uh, why are we suddenly linked to James Garner? His contract's ending. Makes sense. Could you tell me what's the controversy between Keane and Alex and who was wrong? So Keane basically went on, I think it was MUTV, and basically complained that we don't have the squad to win the European League. He was complaining about not being ambitious enough and buying players to help us continue the momentum. And apparently, Sir Alex didn't like that, and that's where it started, and that's where it ended. He was ambitious captain and outspoken like he is today, and he was not happy. And next thing you know, Keane's not there anymore. What was a have a soft corner for? Well, as you know, I like Brentford. I like Spurs because my grandfather's sister lived opposite Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. She lived near White Hart Lane and she supported Tottenham, and her whole life I don't know how long she lived in London. Got married and lived in London long time ago. And yeah, she used to live opposite the near the in the buildings near the old White Hart Lane, I should say. Yeah, Bale, Aaron Lennon. Oh my god. What a stupid red card by Zabani. What a stupid red card by Zabani, dude. 37 minutes and they're 1-1. Ridiculous. Stupid those red cards were. Both of them were stupid. 10 on 10 just means PSG still have the advantage. Desiree Doué with the second. Quick pass there, quick control, stop, shoot by Desiree Doué from Kavicha's pass. See this? Oh my god. Kavicha scores, hits the post. My god, post to post. Post, post to post. Crazy. 4-1 PSG. Desiree Doué already scored 2 goals. Even though they both have red cards, PSG has still outplayed them. 4-1. My opinion, both have tried their best for the goal but not come yet. No haram ball as per expected. Let's see. Yeah, I also thought so, Altamash, but a lot of people aren't happy about it. So fair enough. Nathan, I know I spoiled Rafa already, so I apologize. Now that it's been spoiled, why is Jey Uso bloody again in title match event? He can't beat CM Punk for the title. Well, I believe it's because they have this feudish thing going on, no, where they keep hitting each other by mistake. You know, so they're sorting it out, dude. I guess. Hey, Lucky, it's been a while, buddy. How is school? How's everything going? Ghana, for how much can we get him? If we got two options, Ghana and Gallagher, which one we should pursue? Well, the reason I would pursue Ghana is because he is 24 years old. He's going to be 25 in March. I think Gallagher is what, 29 now. Listen, I'm not saying he's the better deal. I'm just saying if we're going to be sensible about it. There's a one man with 6 months left on his contract. He's going to be 24 years old, 25. And there's one man who's going to be 30. If I'm not mistaken, let me just check. Conor Gallagher. His contract's till 2029, bro. We are not going for Gallagher. Gallagher's also 25. Fair enough. He's going to be 26 in February. By the time it's June, he'll be over 29 years old. Yeah. We're not going for Conor Gallagher if Jimmy Garner's an option. Because this man's got another 3.5 years on his contract, Gallagher. It won't be a good deal for us, dude. We'll have to pay way too much, especially if we are going to take him um, mid season. Just checking again. James Garner, 2026, born in March 2001. They're both born in March. James Garner is 1 year younger than him. Yeah, he has half a year left on his contract come transfer window time. I don't know, man. I don't know. The deal seems very obvious to me, bro. Slap maybe 10 million, 20, 15 million for him. It should be less. If we're lucky, we might even get it for 10 million. But yeah. How is Onana doing on loan? And do you think Barca will permanently buy Rashford considering his performances? I think for 25 million, he's worth it. But they have to come to some agreement with wages. That is the issue, I guess. Hey, Gary. Happy Diwali. Happy Diwali. Breaking news: Villarreal and Barcelona's La Liga match in Miami has been postponed with organizers saying there's insufficient time to organize the event. It's one fucking football match, dude. What event? Come on, man. They have plenty of time to. They don't like the backlash, dude. They got backlash. Oh, Alvarez! Bro, that was good footwork by Alvarez. Here we go. Arsenal's turn now. Martinelli using the pace, trying to create distance. Great close control dribbling there by Martinelli. Loses the ball. You mean the old 3 point lane? The new one is called Tottenham saying, yeah, yeah, the old White Hart lane, yeah. I mean, yeah, 3 point lane, yeah, I guess. Will he come back since he was the first one to be sacrificed for FFP? Won't he be a little skeptical of our higher ups? I mean, listen, dude, the game is the game. The game is the game. Does he? He has 6 months left. If he enjoyed Everton so much, he would have already signed a new contract, wouldn't he? Rajak, I guess I can put it to you like that. You could look at it both ways. If he's happy at Everton, then surely he would sign a contract. No, he's 24 years young. He's going to be just 25 years old and 3 months after his contract ends. He's in the prime of his career. He's played what, 50, 60 Premier League games, maybe more. He's played another 40, 50, maybe more, 60 championship games. He has plenty of experience under his belt. If he feels that Everton was the better deal for him, then for sure he should resign, then I would assume. Ripple Singh Haram Ball Classico. It's not been that bad, dude. I was very regretful to start watching this game, but it's really not been that bad. It's been all right. I expected a lot worse, to be honest with you. They've both been having a go at each other's goals. Okay, they have not scored anything, but at least there's been attempts. They're not playing pity patty in the middle of the pitch. They're actually playing. They're at least attacking each other. That's good. Think we can get Gallagher on loan. We did inquire about it on last year transfer window this summer. Yeah, but Rajak, why would we get him on loan? He has another 3 years on his contract now. That's what I'm saying. 2029 his contract's going to end. We get him on a 6 month loan and then do what? That is the thing, right? Because we won't make it permanent. If we are going for Baleba, Wharton, Anderson, we are not going to make it permanent. We're not going to spend 30, 40 million on him. He's got 3 years left on his contract. Atletico Madrid is not going to give him to us for cheap. I rather spend 15 million, get Jimmy Garner, 24 years old, backup midfielder. Anyway, we are going to lose Casemiro. We might lose Bruno. We might even sell Ugarte because for whatever reason Amarim doesn't fancy him. So we are going to need midfielders no matter what. So why not get Jimmy Garner? I'm pretty sure for 10, 12 million. See, man, I wouldn't go above 20. If we have to pay over 20 with 6 months left, I would just wait till the season's over. Jimmy Garner will come on a free. We don't have to worry about FFP or anything. Plus, our English quota will also be solved because he's English. Oof, the post! Woo! Off the post. Alvarez is giving them so much trouble today. So much. On the left side of the goal, on the right side of the goal. Oh my god, fantastic. Alvarez will be very familiar with most of these players, if not all of them. Wraps the post. Lucky it didn't go under. That would have probably spun in. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend, how have you been? Ooh, in swinger, low in swinger. Hanchko's asking for a corner, but no corner here. Yeah, I mean, they are going back and forth there. It's been really tough to go get through the defenses. Alvarez is trying to do worldies here to score a goal, so it's difficult. I still think about the time we were linked with Alvarez. We didn't sign him and he went to City. Bro, Ragnick would have put us in what a great position, yeah. But the management just couldn't handle the criticism about the open heart surgery and everything. And Ten Hag, I think, didn't want to work with him because apparently Ten Hag didn't meet him at all. I don't know how Ten Hag didn't meet him because we let go of Ragnick after we signed Ten Hag. And I remember, I don't know if you remember, Rajak, I remember I remember us interviewing him. I think it was, I don't remember where it was, but it was I think it was preseason. I don't remember exactly when the interview was, but one of the interviewers asked him, the reporters asked him, have you, that was a good attempt there, goal kick for Arsenal. Have you met Ragnick? When are you going to schedule a meeting with Ragnick? And he's like, I've not met him yet. I've had a phone call with him. I don't even think they had a phone call, dude. I have a feeling Ten Hag basically said, I don't want to work with him. Because he was going to go up in management. Why did they have to sack him? That was the part of the deal. Really bad. 10 total attempts, 2 on target for Arsenal, 4 attempts for Atletico, none on target. Bro took our headphones, check on me. No, I actually took off the headphones because my ears were starting to sweat. It's absolutely boiling hot here. It's rained for the last 4 days in a row and it's still boiling hot. It's 1 o'clock in the night and it's still hot. It's almost 1:30. It's almost 2, I guess, in the night. To be honest, why sign players like Alvarez, Caicedo, Haaland for like 5 million? Alvarez was 25 million, I guess. And if these players aren't ready to come to us due to playing time, just loan them for 2-3 years. Well, I mean, we just didn't want to buy them, bro. And as for Haaland, he was offered to us by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who was their coach. We just said no. We didn't. It wasn't in Haaland's hands, bro. You think Haaland wouldn't come to us? This was before he joined Leipzig. Sorry, this is before he joined. What is it? Red Bull Salzburg. Yeah. You think he wouldn't join? You think he would pick Salzburg over us, bro? He would never pick Salzburg over us. If you want to say he would for his development, he would have picked Dortmund over us. I'll be like, chal, yeah, okay. He'll pick Dortmund over us because he'd get time to develop. Fair enough. We didn't want him, so there was no rejection from the players' side. Some of these players we talk about, we didn't even actually get to the players because the management didn't want weren't interested. You could have got Caicedo for 5 million and send him to Brighton as a loan deal. After 2 years, we would have 100 player. Yeah, but bro, that's what I'm trying to tell you now, buddy. If you don't want to take the deal, Ragnick told them to buy. They didn't want to spend 5 million on Caicedo, dude. What do you say? What do you say to that? We'll spend 90 on Anthony, not 5 on Caicedo. So forget having a 100 player in our hand, bro. We would have had a DM in our hand. We wouldn't have to complain about the midfield every week. Maybe we don't buy mbeumo, cunha. Maybe we buy something else because we already have Caicedo in the team. There's a lot of if and buts, dude. There's a lot of if and buts. But one thing I'll tell you for sure now, he will never ever take the job again because why would he? He's not a crazy person. But man, I really wish we could have got Ragnick here for sure. How cold are the winters in Goa like temperature wise? 29 degrees. 29 degrees, 31 degrees. Bro, it is currently 29 degrees and it's 2 in the morning, dude. There is no cold. There is no cold, dude. You want cold? You gotta live on a mountain somewhere, dude. That's it. This country, if you aren't in Kashmir or Shimla, no, you might as well be living anywhere. It's all the same, bro. It just gets hotter, but it's all the same. There, I think Lorente got booked. Bro, he's the biggest shithouse, dude. Really, he is the biggest shithouse. His father wouldn't let him. Bro, I'm telling you, he was set. He was getting ready to come, Nitish. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said it himself. This was when he was playing at Molder, dude. No one is going to stop your career like that. You'd be a fool. Everything was sorted apparently. We said no. What else now to tell you? It doesn't matter anyway, dude. It doesn't matter. If we don't say yes, it doesn't matter. Goal by Arsenal from a set piece. Declan Rice, Declan Rice to Gabriel Magalhaes. Great cross there by Declan Rice. Gets cold in Delhi. Yeah, I wish. I know it's weird, right? Because it gets really hot in Delhi too. Apparently, I don't know how that temperature works like that. But yeah, Arsenal. I mean, at least they scored, bro. I guess can't really complain, right? And let's see this again. Oh, you're way onside even. You don't even have to check that. Way onside. Clean goal. Reports Ragnick gave us a list of players we should sign, and we did not sign one player from that list until Shashko. Yeah, yeah. What else? What else can you say, Rajak? What else can you say? Isn't it feeling like the haram ball? It isn't. It's not Hitman. It's not. By the way, love that. By the way, he's my favorite wrestler, Bret Hart. It's not. That's what I've been telling. Some people went to sleep. My subscribers said we're going to sleep. We can't watch this haram bowling. But to me, they were both teams. See, I'm not saying the football was super exciting, but they were definitely attacking each other's goal. To be fair, Atletico Madrid still don't have a shot on target. It's been 59 minutes. Oh, I spoke too soon. I didn't speak too soon. Giuliano Simeone just goes wide. He doesn't even get it on target. He does all the hard work and then doesn't get it on target. What a pass, by the way. I don't know who that pass was by. I think it was Alvarez again. Alvarez has been a problem for them. Oh, it has been deflected. Apologies, Giuliano. Corner for for Atletico Madrid. But yeah, I don't believe Atletico Madrid still have a shot on target. So you could argue it is a little haram ball, but at least they've been attacking the goal, dude. They haven't been wasting their time in the midfield the whole game. That's what I will say. 29 is still good. Wait, what are we talking about with them? Like Ratcliffe and Co are doing a good job recruiting youth, but to be honest, they are best for academy level. Still need to develop them, man. We wish to go for is like Chelsea goes for players worth 10, 15. Did you hear what Nicky Butt said, bro? Apparently, we are not creating that winning mentality in the youth even. We are the I don't know, man. I don't know. Nicky Butt said some interesting things. Maybe you should go watch it about the youth. Nicky Butt was in charge of the youth a few years ago. He's saying he didn't like how the what kind of culture is being brought up in the youth academy. There's no winning mentality. You're just being told it's okay to participate, to try your best. That's not a good sign, personally. Come to Haryana in Jan for winter. Set piece FC at it again. Come to North Kerala. There's flood here and it's pretty cool in the night. If you're lucky, you can see the morning. If you're lucky, you can see the. You think I didn't read that properly, Roshan? Like Renato Vega, deal, man. Such a versatile player they would have had if they promised him playing time. Like my man is now starting for Portugal and costed 5 million as much as I remember. Owen Hart was better. I mean, it's not really the point of who's better or not. It's just the guy I like watching. I'm sure hate Shawn Michaels that no, 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 dude. It's just my favorite wrestler. It's nothing about that whole feud thing. Or it is unfortunate. I was too young for to. I don't remember that at all. To be honest, I learned that later on. Wait, why is that guy cutting his sock? Bro, can someone explain to me what is this cutting sock business that people do? Why do they buy socks and then cut it off? Why don't just wear low socks like Llorente is doing? I don't get it. What is this fashion where they just cut off the sock, dude? They cut holes in the sock instead of just wearing a lower sock. It defeats the purpose, no? You're wearing a giant sock and then you cut holes in it. So stupid. So weird, man. There are reports that Undertaker might enter the Big Boss house this season for 10 days. What is this crossover? God help us, dude. God help us, Undertaker. Don't do it to yourself. Hopefully they don't scream at each other for 10 days. That'll be a Big Boss record for sure. Header goes wide by Hanchko. Off topic, what were your thoughts on Rohit and Kohli performance? We know that it'll be difficult for them to perform in Australia and will be then forced to retire again. Listen, dude, sometimes you have to just make the mistake and then own up to making the mistake. That's all I can say about that because forcing them to retire seems like a very naive thing to do. As long as they are willing and able to play, no, you should take advantage of them. That's it. Alex Baena is coming on. Conor Gallagher is coming on. Speaking of which, Conor Gallagher. Whoever this fellow with a weird haircut is coming on. Don't know who he is. We'll find out shortly. 3 changes. Let's see if it improves anything. You know what Chelsea are doing with their project? In the end, they might just prove us all wrong. They side quality ballers. See, but they won't prove anybody wrong, dude, because their idea was their idea, Johnny Walker. That is their idea. I don't know if they'll prove anybody wrong. We don't like it because we don't make sense of it. But at the end of the day, maybe this is what their idea was all along to create these issues, to create this influx of money, this outflux of players. Maybe there is a method to their madness that we don't know. And then when it works, it's too late because none of us are going to do it. So I don't think they're fooling us, dude. I think they seem to know what they're doing. And the proof will be in the pudding. When it works out, you'll have to just give them credit. There we go. Baena, Ruggeri, Gallagher. Those are the three that came in. Ruggeri was the one with the weird haircut, or whatever you'd call that style. Oh, skins it. Wow. Lewis Kelly skins a couple. Taking too long. Martinelli! What a goal! What a goal! My God. Hey, what are the De Silva brothers? I never knew the De Silva brothers were Arsenal fans. I don't know if anyone saw that. Crazy looking. Let's see that again. Beautiful run in from deep there. Miles Lewis Kelly dribbles past one, jukes past another, holds up play, keeps the composure. Martinelli onside, first touch, no nonsense, wraps it around the keeper. I think it hits the post a little bit, but it was on the inside, of course. It was always going in. Oh, it hit the post because Oblak almost got there, to be fair. To be fair to Oblak, he did try his best. Only got a couple of fingers to it, wasn't enough. Look at Gabriel Heinzer, you bloody Judas. Look at him. It was a good goal. Good goal. Sack Simeone now, give him the Ange treatment. Absolutely not. Do not sack Simeone now. Let this go on for however long it's going to go. They cut for some blood flow purpose. They counter as aesthetics too. But isn't it just better to do what Llorente is doing and just wear low socks? It seems counterintuitive to wear long socks to just cut it. Anyway, man, whatever. Like I said, method to the madness. Conor Gallagher sort of disappeared after joining Atleti. Sometimes that can be a good thing, dude. It allows you to just focus on your career. I love Taker. Please don't make me hate you, Taker. Just don't watch Big Boss, dude. Which I guess you don't anyway, so you don't have to worry about it. Truly, streets will forget baller. Streets will forget. No, bro, I'm just pulling the leg of Nathan. Temperature in winter. Jacob Fatu is injured. Of course he is. Fucking hell, man. We can't have nice things, guys. That's what WWE has taught us. We can't have nice things. We can't have nice things. Is that why Drew and Cody did whatever they did at SmackDown? We can't have nice things, man. Telling you. No championship match for LA Knight, no championship match for Jacob Fatu. We're going back to Cody, we're going back to Jay. Another goal. That's mad. That is mad. That is mad. Third goal for Gyökeres. Well, I did say I wanted them to win 6-0, dude, so I can't complain now, can I? Can't complain now. 3-0 to Arsenal. And Atletico Madrid players on the ground, I don't know what he did. He did like a delayed stop, drop, and roll. I don't know what that was, but let's see. That pass by Zubimendi, man. Whoo! Martinelli keeps it in. Eze does some weird kind of kick. Tries to get the ball out of his feet. Gyökeres just taps it in away from the foot of the player. Oh, nutmegs. Megs, dude. Megs goal. Nutmeg goal on the defender. Mad. Hanchko got sent to another dimension, dude. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Hanchko fell down because he got caught with his foot. Oh, God, this celebration, bro. How are Arsenal 3-0 up? Simeone idiot. What do you mean Simeone you idiot? Why do you want Simeone to win, dude? No, no. They should win 6-0, in fact. It's too few goals, dude. The 3-0 is too few. We want more goals. We want more cooking. We want more cotton in the mattresses. You know? Some more of that, please. Oh, I didn't even see that Duke Gyökeres celebration. That would have been fun if he was our player. Slot both managers team play shade. When no one backs them. Did you see PSV Napoli score? I did not. McSaucy is playing though, so let's have a look. Actually, good you reminded me. I have to do a full roundup as usual. Let's have a look. Uri! Goal! Thank you. Fourth goal. Oh my god, is 6-0 actually going to happen? This is going to be epic. Oh, come on, man. There's a faster way to do this. Why am I doing all this nonsense? Oh, it's come back. Never mind. Miguel Arteta has decided abandon his Al Qaeda tactics. Game's gone. Another, another set piece goal. Who cares, dude? I'm enjoying this. Man dodged the bullet in Chevalier because the way he's performing, I would have got Onana PTSD. Seeing the man would have cost 60 million. For fuck's sake. Well, you know what? A certain manager that everybody loves thought Chevalier is the next guy up, man. Bye bye, Donnarumma. We don't want to renew your contract, even though you look like a 40. You're not actually 40, but you look like it. Let's see. Blackburn, Sheffield 2-1, Derby 1-0, Norwich. Hull 2-1, Leicester pulled a goal back, but they only have 10 minutes left. Charlton's beating Ipswich 3-0. Come on, McKenna, you can do better than this, dude. Millwall beating Stoke 2-0. Coventry beating Portsmouth 2-0. My god, Lampard's cooking, dude. Lampard's really cooking. Bristol City 3-1. Come on, Vitek. Man, Bristol City are still winning. This is great. We will be there. Did Vitek play though? Let me just see. Radek Vitek played. Yeah, boy. On the weekend, I believe he got a clean sheet even. My guy, Vitek. Okay. Champions League. Let's see. Oh, they're making changes now. They don't need to worry about no 6-0, unfortunately. That means Vanieri's come on for Eze. And Mosquera's come on for Gabriel. Actually, you know what? They still could probably win 6-0. Let's see. Let's see. 6-2 PSG Leverkusen. It was 4-1 in first half. Oh, Zubimendi off too. Christian Norgards, come on. My guy from Brentford, dude. Oh, I'm excited all of a sudden again. Let's go. Dembele, Nuno Mensch. Hold on. Let me just see this. Pacho, Due, Kvaratskhelia, Due, Nuno Mensch, Usman Dembele. Alex Garcia scored both the goals for Leverkusen. 6-2. Wonderful. 2 red cards, one apiece. Dortmund 2-1 Copenhagen. Anton own goal. Scored a pen. PSV 3-1. McSaucy boy, bro. You can't stop him, man. You can't stop him. You can't stop him. Knee slides everywhere, dude. PSV winning 3-1. To be fair, one of the goals was an own goal, to be fair. Man, my guy McSaucy, dude. You can't stop him. What a guy. What a guy. Still time, man. They could pull it back. Kovar is playing for PSV, by the way, guys. If you all didn't hear me say that earlier, he left Leverkusen and he's playing for PSV, which are currently second in the table. Another yellow card. Joker is holding his ankle. Another yellow card to Lenormand this time. I don't even know what's the point of the fouls when you're 4-0 down, dude. But anyway. Esposito, Chalanoglu, Lautaro Martinez, Denzel Dumfries. 4-0 Inter USG. 2-0 Man City, Villarreal, Bernardo and Haaland. Both first half goals. Yeah. Ethan, if 6-0 does become true, please predict United winning next week too. We need that. I'm here for it. Sack Simeone, dude. Now sack Simeone. Now sack him. Sack him. Throw water bottles at him. Do what you want, bro. Now do it. Now we are here for this. Ange got sacked. Now we can regularly see one football bloody at YouTube channel. Arsenal taking revenge for Real Madrid, maybe trying to score five. How did Liverpool lose to Atletico Madrid, dude? Do you follow any other league than the Premier League, La Liga? I do not follow it. I do keep an eye on the scores and stuff though, as you have seen earlier. That's how I know what's happening in the championship. I'm looking at Vitek. Oh, by the way, guys, Toby Collier got an assist. Toby Collier got an assist on the weekend, by the way, but unfortunately got injured. But West Brom did win the game. Toby Collier was on the score sheet. Finally started a game, got subbed off at 55 minutes, and he got an assist. Our guy is finally cooking there too, man. Jokeres again, yep. Griezmann has arrived. Can we expect a comeback? No, unless if only if Arsenal decide to sit cross-legged on the ground and wait for them to run past. This point, Atleti should just go for that consolation goal and pack it up. No, no consolation goals, dude. Keep going, Arsenal. Keep going. I would sing a song, but I don't know any of the songs. So yeah, give me a striker from Sweden, not the Liverpool one, not the Liverpool one. Bro, they still lost to Kosovo. Okay, let's not celebrate too much. They lost home and away to Kosovo, dude. Okay, I don't know. You can take a striker from Sweden. That doesn't mean he's going to score, dude. Shoots straight in Raya's hands. Bro, your guy might be Vitek, but my guy Lavez. You still care about Vitek after having Lavez? What do you mean? We need a backup goalkeeper, right? We were talking about that in the preview. Why can't our backup goalkeeper compete, dude? Like I said, Kovar is playing at PSV. He finally got away from Ten Hag too. The only thing I don't like it is he's gone to Netherlands, dude. Can you imagine if Eric Ten Hag somehow gets the PSV job? Bro, Kovar might as well just retire. 25-year-old goalkeeper just retire from playing football, dude. Because you really have the worst luck possible, dude. You really do. Either winning the PL or UCL. McSaucy, my midfield boy. I think McTominay would work in an Amarim system. If they sack Simeone, I don't think so. They will be playing UCL regularly like this. Well, if you're going to play UCL regularly and lose 4-0, maybe you shouldn't play UCL, dude. So 72 points in FPL, still at 26 points on the bench. I felt so same. I think I did 71 and I did 9-8, 9-8, 4 and 3, something like that. I had about 20, 28, 20, 27, 28 points on the bench too. Esteve and Dubravka gave me 17 points. Um, I can't remember the rest. What the other two gave me, but yeah, quite bad luck. No, you have a personal agenda against someone since 1998. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Don't never seen the 1998 World Cup. Hitman, we had Dubravka at the backup keeper. You have to go watch that game again. He was so nervous in goal. He was play. It was a home game too. He was so nervous in goal. He was so shaky, dude. After having such a good season, couple of seasons at Newcastle, he fell out of favor eventually, and we took him on loan. Bro, he was so shaky. I wouldn't take Dubravka. We have a backup keeper, Keaton, and our third choice Bindy. But apparently, Reject that Keaton might be moved into coaching now. Now that he's 400 years old, and apparently, I don't know how true it is, but apparently, Bindy might leave even in January because it's a World Cup tournament, and he is the starter for Turkey. By the way, I don't think he's actually going to leave, but he might. He's definitely not going to be here next season. Another cross. Oh, foul. We are going to keep an eye on that, Roshan, because we're going to be doing Liverpool, Real Madrid, Juventus. We'll be keeping an eye on it for sure. Who are these clowns, dude? Wait, I know who that guy is. No, wait, is that the same guy? Is that Jason Sudeikis? I don't know who that guy is with the mustache. He looks familiar though. Oh wow, wow! Look at this. Look at the skill moves Atletico Madrid are doing. Wow, 4-0 down. Oh, roulette turn. Wonderful. Nutmegs Arteta. So brilliant. Useless players. He's explaining at CDM. I have put Carlos Fernandes in goal before I give a chance to Bindy. Bro, I don't think Bindy is even going to be here. That is why I'm saying I think Vitek is going to come back. He's going to compete with Lamens though, dude, because Vitek's cooking at Bristol City, man. I know people are laughing at me, but I'm telling you. Assuming Ruben Amorim will actually give him a chance. Knowing Ruben Amorim, not too confident on that, sadly. It would be nice to give him a chance to at least see if he's good enough. Oh God! Now you know if they're going to score another goal, bro. Their best strikers, come on. Mikel Merino is coming on. Oh boy. Arsenal are cooking, guys. They got 10 minutes left. Look at that. It's going to be a real problem now. Oh my God. Are you for real? Gyökeres coming off. Austrian flag in the background. Timber, Gyökeres off. Merino. Ben White on. Do you think Arsenal wins the league this year? Nope. Still don't think Arsenal win the league this year. Atletico Madrid is just crap, dude. Aren't we banking too much on young keepers if Bayern leaves? Well, it depends on what you mean by banking, dude. We're already playing Lamens, so whoever our backup is, it doesn't matter anyway, I suppose. Do you think Arne Slot's job will be in danger this season if Liverpool don't perform well this season, considering the spending, or does he have enough credit in the bank? Rijak, I was on Lala's channel live yesterday, and this is exactly what I discussed. I asked him, with I know, I understand he has earned all the. Oh no, Ricky Martinelli's through. No, that's not the best pass though. Fried rice, primetime Saka. Oh, God, just shoots into nothing. I asked him, do you think? Do you think Slot, if you finish outside top four, do you think he should get sacked? And I told him, listen, man, all things considered, I think he should get sacked. Oh, they're through! Finally! Oh, and they still couldn't score. You're a Gallagher. My God, man. You have the whole other side of the goal and you decide to go near post. Come on, yaar. If you don't want to score, just don't score. Don't make it a big deal. What is he has the full other side of the goal, dude. Great save by Raya, to be fair, but still. Again, Simeone for what he did to Beckham. Simeone did something to Beckham. Don't know what you're talking about. What do you think about Lissandro since he's back when we can see him? He will choose Luke Shaw as starter. He has to choose Luke Shaw as starter. Okay, I'm going to tell you something fun, defective. Are you ready to get your mind blown? That day I blew someone else's mind. It's time to blow your mind now. Are you ready? Tell me in the chat if you're ready to get your mind blown today. I don't know if you were in the chat that day when we found out, but let me blow your mind anyway. So it might do that as well. Who's going to win PL? Still Liverpool? Uh, yeah. Well, no, maybe not Liverpool. I don't know, man. I don't know. I still think it's too early for 8 games, dude. Liverpool is literally 1 point behind Arsenal. It's tough to say. It's really tough to say. Thiago Almada, the Atlanta FC boy, who's come to the big leagues. Atlanta FC, which is in America, by the way, not the Italian one. Cross comes in. Ooh! What the hell was Raya doing there? Oh my god, imagine if that went in. That would have been hilarious. What a terrible way to concede a goal if that happened. I don't know what Raya was doing there. Griezmann, oh my god, what hairstyle is that, Griezmann? Does Griezmann have a mullet now? No, that's criminal, dude. You can't go around, you can't go out in polite society looking like that. Oh boy. Liverpool might be the first team to become 10 times worse after spending half £5 billion. Who do you think wins the league this year? I don't want Arsenal to win the league, dude. I'll never hear the end of it from my father. I'll never hear the end of it from Twitter, dude. It's a lose-lose for us. Man, come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. I can't deal with this, dude. The only people I can back is Chelsea. I can't back anyone else. I don't want to back any of them, to be fair, but the only one I want to back is Chelsea. What you were telling to blow our mind? Yes. By the time Lisandro Martinez plays a game of football, Luke Shaw would have only played less than 5 games less than him since the time he is signed. Now remember that Luke Shaw missed a lot while Lisandro Martinez was fit. The difference a couple of weeks ago was 10 games. By the time Lisandro Martinez is actually fit to start, the difference won't even be 5 games. Since Lisandro Martinez has signed for the club, by the way, Luke Shaw has only played less than 5 games. You see, why am I saying that, defective? Because it's very deceiving, because people always go, Luke Shaw's injured, Luke Shaw's injured, Luke Shaw's injured. He's only going to play 5 games less than him since the time he signed. This is from the same time that Lisandro Martinez signed for the club. You want to know, what's another fun one? You're going to enjoy this one. Luke Shaw has played more games than Mason Mount since Mason Mount has signed for Manchester United. Peep that, my friend. Peep that. How do you like that? And by the way, people from the chat found this out and posted it. If you want, you can do your own research and see for yourself. But by the time Lisandro Martinez will be fit, the difference between him and Shaw will only be 5 games. So why am I saying this? You must be wondering, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because everyone's saying we should sell Shaw, we should sell Maguire, we should sell whoever else is injury prone. Should we sell Martinez? That is why I brought it up. Havertz, Noni, Odegaard will be back next month. Simeone baited an injury because of Beckham, which got him a red card. England was knocked out World Cup by their bitter rival Argentina, thus making Beckham a public enemy. Did that really happen, Rhythm? I don't know. Did that happen? Sacking slot is too much in my opinion. But how is it too much in your opinion, dude? He had 200 million on the bench playing Manchester United in a Northwest derby. 200 million of fully fit players. He's lost four in a row. He has spent upwards of 350 million. What is it? 130 plus plus Frimpong plus Ekitike plus Kirkes. He has spent upwards of 350 million just this season. One season. I don't know how long it took Klopp to spend that kind of money. This man has spent it in one season. He shouldn't be finishing top four. Rhythm, you were there. Who are Ishan asked me a fantastic question. I thought it was a very fair question. He asked me who are Liverpool competing with for the top four spots. I told him City, Chelsea, Arsenal. Those are the teams you're competing with. Newcastle wins one, loses one. We win one, lose one. Brighton wins one, lose one. Aston Villa's in the bottom half of the table. They have no competition. If they finish top outside of top four, it's going to be a team like Bournemouth or maybe us that is going to be ahead of Liverpool. There is no way you're telling me that we should finish above Liverpool after all the money and all the players they bought. It is a sackable offense. It might be too much, but also there's no excuse for it. You know what I'm saying? No, you cannot clip it defective. You'll have to do the research first because again, someone in the chat verified the information. I believe them, but if you really want to know, I suppose you can do the research yourself. But yeah, he has apparently definitely played more games than Mount though. So yeah, I don't know when Lisandro Martinez is going to play a full 90 minutes for us. Let's put it that way. It's going to be. I've been telling people it's going to be after the November break. He's doing contact training this week. So this week he's going to miss. Next week he's obviously going to miss because no one is only going to do 1 week of contact training and start playing a 90-minute match. Your best hope is that he plays some minutes at Spurs, or we are seeing him after the international break, which will be late November. It is what it is. Man's going to be playing 90 minutes in December, not before that. People said in October he was going to get comeback. No chance. Come on, fifth goal. Vanieri does good work there. Ooh, Vanieri does very good work there. Keep the ball back. Gets the ball back too. Oh, wow. Safe. Look like they were losing their composure. There are about 45 seconds of this match is there. Now we can all go to sleep. Haram ball operation failed, to be fair. 4-0 is not haram ball. Um, I don't think Atletico Madrid still got a shot on target, but we will confirm that later on. Bro, absolutely no way that you will want Liverpool to win 21st and overtake us. I would any day choose Arsenal winning over that. I hear you, my friend, but you don't know if you grew up in the age I grew. It wouldn't be as simple as you think it is when you say sentences like that. Believe me, it's easier to say it now in hindsight because they are equal with us. But when we were going through it, it was a different story, my friend. You wouldn't say this. It wouldn't be this easy for you to say. But honestly, I'd take Chelsea. Like I said, Snail, I'll take Chelsea to win. You think we'll challenge Arsenal this season, title? They're looking solid. I think you will challenge them, sure. What are you, 3 points behind? Of course. I think this is Arsenal season to win the PL. Yeah, that's what we say all the time, dude. Let's see. More than even Mount, I'm dead. Yeah. He's played more than Mount. He's definitely played more than Mount. He's played about 7 games less than Martinez since they both signed. Remember, Martinez signed before Mount, by the way, just for reference. They didn't sign the same year. He just doesn't feel that Arsenal can win. I still don't think Arsenal can win the PL, dude. I've been saying that from the beginning. They bought Gyökeres, they bought Zubimendi, they bought whoever they want. I just didn't see it. I don't want Liverpool to win. I'll take a Chelsea Premier League, bro. Let's cook. Maresca ball. Yay. Another Baldy with a title. Congratulations. I'll take that. And I think another fun fact is Lisandro Martinez was never injured when he played for Ajax, and I think Maguire is renewing for a lower wage. I think so too, Richard. I don't care about Luke Shaw once Lisandro's back to full fitness. Lisandro will start ahead of him with eyes closed. But will he though? And for how long, Snail? This is the point. I don't know what you're doing, Nathan, denying your hate for Simeone in it. Mount will be like, Mere ko kyun toda? No, I'm just saying, no. Why I'm bringing it up, Defective and Snail, is everyone has this over reliance on Lisandro Martinez, which is fine. I love Lisandro Martinez. He's fantastic. But when you break it down, the man's played 5 games less than Luke Shaw since he signed this contract. He's about 4 to 5 years younger than Luke Shaw. Mount's about 4 to 5 years younger than Luke Shaw. Maybe 3 to 4 years. If these people are playing less games than Luke Shaw and we want to sell Luke Shaw, shouldn't we want to be selling Mount and Martinez too? I'm just looking at it from a logical point of view, bro. I'm not saying anything with the players. I like all three. You can like one, you can like two, you can like three. Whatever combination of players you like is fine. I'm just going by the logic of it. If we are going to get rid of players who are quote unquote injured, Mount and Martinez should technically leave before Luke Shaw, if that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to say. Bro, I saw the stats on the manager. Yes, a manager with high distance and high mobility. Slot second season, Ten Hag, Postecoglou. Pochettino versus large distance and low mobility. Pep treble slot first. Interesting. Sack slot will not help Liverpool right now. This is not Forest United. Bro, I'm not talking about now. I am talking about if they don't finish top 4 at the end of the season. Nobody's saying sack him now, dude. Sack him now is not going to happen. Even I'll tell you that. They can lose the next 6 games in a row. No, and he won't get sacked. They can lose the game. They can lose tomorrow's game till the end, till the beginning of the international break. He'll still not get sacked. I'm talking about the end of the season. I think if Slot don't change his approach, he will be on here. That's probably going to happen. Yes, you're right. Now I was there on the stream. I remember. By the way, my question is not who you want to win the PL. I'm asking who do you think is going to win. Either answer makes me feel ill. I don't know, man. Based on what I'm seeing, I have to agree with Nitesh. I think Arsenal. I think Arsenal will win. Before the season started, with all this money spent, I couldn't see it. But I mean, today is a really good example, right? It was 0-0. People logged off the stream. They said, "I don't want to see haram ball and all that." They come and win 4-0, dude, in the second half. So it's like that. Arsenal, their favors are. I mean, their fortunes are really turning. It seems at this point. So maybe it is that time. Has Sunderland surprised you this season? Were you expecting this level of performance from them? So, Rijak, I think consensusly from the people I have spoken to and from the people who have done Premier League predictions, if I'm not mistaken, the majority of the people have picked Sunderland to stay up. Now, because when we saw the players they bought, a lot of us thought they bought some really smart signings. Enzo Lafay, Simona Dingra, Granit Xhaka, of course. These were very good, smart, savvy deals. Um, didn't break the bank. If you compare their signings to the other promoted teams, they did really well. So surprised, they are above us by 1 point. So they are what, seventh, I guess now. I believe they're seventh. I think Crystal Palace and then Sunderland. I think they're seventh. Surprised to see them at seventh, yes. Surprised that they did well, no. No, not surprised that they did well. I picked Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley to go down. I believe, if I remember correctly. No. Burnley, Leeds, Wolves. I believe that was my order. Yeah. So not surprised they're doing well. Surprised they're seventh. Yeah. Watch PSV and Napoli score now. Oh God, what have they done? Please tell me they have made my prediction come true. McTominay hat trick. We will be there. 6-2. What's happening, dude? This game's rigged, man. McTominay did score again. Why am I celebrating that? They still lost 6-2. But still, McTominay did score again. Ha! Ha! Lorenzo Luca, oh, he got a red card. Bro, Hoyland needs to come back quick, dude. It's looking peak out here for these fools. McTominay is the only one with a positive performance on SofaScore. How did Kova get a 5.7? Oh, because he conceded 2 goals. I'm also wondering how he got off. Ended 2-0 at Man City, 3-0 at Newcastle. Wow. Double from Barnes, single from Anthony Gordon, 3-0. Dortmund won 4-2 in the end. PSG won 7-2. They scored another goal, Vitinha. Well, at least there were goals this night. No, it makes sense. It can happen, can go either way. Yeah, totally agreed. But I have a feeling we're going to sell Shaw before Martinez and Mount. Logically, it kind of makes no sense, but I'm pretty sure we will be doing that. And I'm pretty sure the excuse is going to be age. So it looks so funny on him. I mean, listen, man, I don't know where the name comes from, but it can be appropriate from time to time. Shot to Mara Callaghan. Ah, yes, that's right. Raya saved. One shot on target. Wonderful. Congratulations, Simeone. There's your consolation prize. Now, hopefully, you get sacked on the flight back home. I mean, I honestly want to see Alessandro back because we need that mentality in a team. Yeah, but I'm really worried about his fitness, bro. Like, it's alarming when Shaw has played more games than you since you have signed there. Given Shaw is, how do you call it, reputation, for lack of a better word. Prabhats, yeah. The Arsenal set piece are looking sustainable. Haaland, you have to do the unbelievable. I can't tolerate Arsenal fans. Yeah, it is looking sustainable, dude. It's looking like a bunch of people can go from a set piece now, so it's problem. Awesome night, Arsenal, Barcelona, making my night amazing. Congratulations, Manoj. It was a great game in the end. I thought it was quite entertaining personally, but some people still thought it was a little boring. Probably Simeone's fault it was boring in the end, to be honest. But yeah, Napoli missed Hoyland, I guess. Apparently, Napoli is missing Hoyland a lot, defective, based on what I read. Lorenzo Luca is not good enough. Let's put it that way. But Butcher is the nickname of his legs because they're butchered every time. The Arsenal used to sporting one with Liverpool. It's historic and cultural. That's the difference. Same thing, dude. In the end, it's about league titles, isn't it? And Nathan Amram comes under second type of manager like Arteta, Pep treble season, Enrique slot first season. I hope he gets things right for United. We can hope, yeah. We can hope. We can hope. Is McTominay on loan? No, Roshan. We sold him. He's definitely not on loan. Whom they want the league to win? LFC, MCFC, AFC gets the score. I'm sure all of them said Arsenal. Difference in quality of score of Arsenal and Atletico is too much. Arteta should get sacked if he fumbles this time. This guy has also got a blank check book but not get talked enough. Atletico Madrid की spelling thumbnail और टाइप दोनों में गलत है और logo भी. Yeah, sorry buddy. Sorry for your loss. No offense. I don't like Simeone. I have no problem with Atletico Madrid. I just would like to make it very clear. Simeone did some personal things to me which I've taken very personally over the years. But apart from that, yeah, someone else does my thumbnails, dude. I didn't realize that until last minute, unfortunately. So apologies there. That one's on me. That is my fault. This guy. Apologies. 6-2, my god, Conte can't figure out UCL ever, it seems. Bro, if you see his team, no, his starters aren't there. He's been play. He lost he didn't have McTominay in the last game. They lost the last game even to Milan. that Luca is not. That Luca is clearly not good, dude. I think they are going to sign Hoyland permanently. I'm pretty sure. Heavily in favor of Arsenal. United fans want to see them win over Liverpool. Say, I'm surprised you stated the other. It depends on how old the fans are, dude. It depends on how old the fans are. I don't want Liverpool to win. I actually said I'll take Chelsea to win. I take Chelsea to win. I don't want Liverpool, Arsenal, or City to win. I take Chelsea to win. But yeah, good night, Rajak. Good night. Thumbnail में Nathan game week का one match डाल दिया बिल्कुल. No, dude. I don't know what I can't explain it. Yeah, I can't explain what happened. Person who does my thumbnails anyway. हाँ नहीं आ गया एथलेटिको में या नहीं होगा वो sack. Yeah, you have to watch both United and Atletico. I mean, technically United won. I don't know why you'd feel sad for him, but okay. Even I feel bad for myself. Scott McTominay game by numbers. PSV 100% dribbles, completed 5 duels, won 3. 3 crosses, 3 chances created, 2 shots on target, 2 goals, 2 clearances. For a team that lost 6-2, he did well. Come on, PL teams in UCL and Europa League, and come on, United for 5th spot. That is the only nice thing, man. We have to kind of hope. We have to kind of hope all these teams do well. It benefits us only in the end. So yeah. While my camera is dying on me, yeah. What personal things, Nathan? We'll talk about it some other time. It's not important. Personal things by ऐसा बोल रहा जैसे सिमियोनी गर्लफ्रेंड चुरा के भाग गया. It's more personally ethical things I would say that bothers me. Some of the things I didn't like what he did. It is what it is, man. It's who he is, so fair enough. Still hating Simeone, don't know what you're talking about. Feel bad for Atletico United guy. He has to watch Atletico and United both. You can't do anything about the clubs you like, dude. It is what it is. PSG is just scary. I mean, even with 10 men, it was the same thing. 10 men, 11 men, the score would have probably been the same. I totally forgot Billy Gilmore is still playing for Napoli. Yeah, he signed the same year McTominay did. They both went together. 7 to Ambi Pedal Goat. Dembele back in Ambi Pedal Goat. Dembele back in form. Chelsea is not winning the league. This is a serious trophy, not like Club World Cup pre-season. I mean, they have a chance, though they're 3 points behind. I'm just stating the fact. They're 3 points behind, dude. I mean, like, will they win? Will they not win? That's a different subject. Bro, you might take Chelsea to win, but the fact is, even I would take Bournemouth winning, but sadly they won't. They won't. Same as Chelsea. You know what? If Bournemouth wins the league, bro, I think what we all should do is we should all buy a Bournemouth jersey of our favorite player, and we should wear it on the stream to celebrate their underdog success. That's what I think we should do. You know, one Chelsea fan said me Glory Hunter this other day in TCSP chat. Oh, this is what everyone says. Yeah, it's a waste of time. Shouldn't bother with it, Nitesh. Why is Arteta rated so high by Twitter Tacticos even though he hasn't won anything? They project him as the best. So, because he has the cool hand signs and the nice hair and the cool jacket, and he throws the ball to his players so they can take throw-ins from illegal spots on the pitch. He's a nice guy, dude. He's a Twitter darling. They like him, man. It's fine. It's okay. डूड ये पीएसजी ऐसा खेलते हैं जैसे बिल्कुल इंटरेस्ट नहीं है फिर जब लगता खेल खत्म फेल देते सामने वाले टीम को. This is I still think they're the favorites there. Whenever people ask me, you think that I still think PSG are the favorites. Chelsea is 5 points behind, not 3 points. Close enough, yeah. Close enough. Bayern versus Arsenal will be best group stage match, best attack versus best defense. That does sound like a fun game, to be fair. Anyway, guys, I am off. Dirty Dom the I am off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Real Madrid versus Juventus. I hope Juventus also lose, by the way, just for the record. I understand with other fans, but Chelsea fans give a glory hunter label. How ironic is that? What can you do, dude? What can you do? You have to just ignore it. That's all you can do. Anyway, guys, I am off. Tomorrow, Real Madrid, Juventus, we will be there. Hopefully, Real Madrid put on a show for us and not like the that last game which was boring in the first half and then in the second half they destroyed them. Hopefully, it will be a consistent performance tomorrow and we can have fun watching it. Arteta in today's press conference, Trump is calling me to take my spot and be the president of USA. England boo. What do you mean England boo, dude? Did you not read the whole thing? England do well in the UCL, so Manchester United can get fifth. What do you mean England boo? It works out for us if they do better, dude. How can you say boo? I don't get it. Kane DMF versus Zubi DMF. We will be there. Olise is a big deal. He doesn't have Barca PR, but in my opinion, he's on a level with Yamal. Shh. They'll come for you, Nitesh. Behave yourself. He doesn't have cool dance moves. Take care, guys. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place for the Real Madrid match. Take care. Good night. I'll see you in the next one.